Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So today what I'm going to be doing is a Canva type presentation because I have to make a video chat room or virtual studio. I have to make that um, today. So let's get started. Let's see. I'm thinking, God, this is so good. Okay, let's do. Am I going to send the picture over to Canva first? Hold on, y'all. I gotta get the stuff from. Trying to find it right now. Okay. I gotta do that. It's weird. I gotta go further. That's so weird. Here we go. Found it. Uh-oh. Can't wait to interview her June 5th at 25th at 10 a.m. Okay. Okay. Open up StreamYard. The only reason I'm not doing it yet, I'm not having y'all over yet. It's a reason. Cause I'm going between my where is it at? Mm, there it is. Okay. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay. Um, this y'all can watch. When is it gonna be sunny again? I haven't been watching the news like I should. I need to pipe down little when I got a week and a half before I start school again. I'm trying to read her. What's that? I gotta look that up. Uh, what's the steward? I'm sorry, y'all. It just gets deeper and deeper with these definitions. Then you gotta go find a S definition. Uh, I know who a steward is. Is. Oh, so she supervised the arrangements of the wine. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, somebody got to keep track of that wine. Not talking about her, but just saying in general. They like, keep the wine. We want the wine. After raising, I didn't mean to. After raising two children and overcoming a personal health crisis, she discovered the tarot, building a global clientele spanning every continent except Antarctica. Oh, she should start trying to get at least one person from Antarctica so then she can say another country. But she's talking about continents, actually. Follow O'Hearn's popular tarot readings on Instagram and TikTok and learn more at Arcan arcanumtheseries.com. Okay. I didn't get the beginning. Sweeping time, bending multi-book sagas channel through tarot cards, inspired by their own past life readings. Multiple storylines of a powerful woman preserving across lifetimes in the quest for love, destiny, and self-discovery. Wow. The language of energy. Yeah, man. I need your help, man. Like, seriously. That would, I know she's gonna be like, okay, money time. I would need somebody help like that. I always take in what a person does and I use it for my benefit, which they use my show for their benefit. And basically, I feel like, it's not when people come on my show like her, it's not by chance. It's not by chance. You got great players that have came on my show, like seriously, and she takes her job seriously. So, yeah. Oh, this isn't today. This is at 10 a.m. on the 25th. Now I need to go to Canva. Ah, fiddlesticks. I gotta get her picture. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I already got her headshot. Okay, so go back to Canva. Ooh, no, I don't need the archive tool. Here we go. Did I take y'all out the whole frame? 10 a.m. I gotta change her name. Go here. I think I took y'all out the frame. Let me see something. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, close that. Um, Let me make sure it's at 20 on the 25th. Oh, that's 10 a.m. PT time. Uh-oh. I have to see what time it's 10 a.m. PT time. Okay, it's saying way too much on there, buddy. It's saying way too much. Oh, man. It's saying way too much. Are y'all on here? Okay. Hold on. I have to do this. Okay. So we got um I am looking up what this is. Over here. Over there. And right here. Okay. Trying to see. Um, Download. Okay, I won't look it up. I'm gonna download. And first, I'm gonna put y'all on here. Okay, it's downloaded. Now go to here, upload. Oh God, where is it at? Where is it at? You're going too deep. Too deep. I have to take these two off. Please go do. Uh, little sticks. It's because they're starting to make a bigger string. It's starting to make a bigger string. Okay. Is this YouTube? Yeah, I deleted a lot of these. I mean, it's never gonna be deleted. It's out there. It's out there, but where am I gonna mess them on my main platform? What's going on? Oh, jocking me. That is so good. Oh man, double whammy. Let's see something. Good, it went through. If y'all don't understand what I'm saying, close your eyes and imagine. Like there used to be a low stream where I can put I can make three different types of videos while on camera. and it would never mess up. But now the stream is so big and powerful that it closed the door for the little streams that make the actual videos. So yeah, like it's crazy. Okay, now I'm sharing, and that's where um go here, go out of here. Okay. 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 Close this out. Closing the dungeon. Okay. Close this, close that, close that. Open one of these bad boys and see what uh politics they got for. Okay. Everybody looks all sharp and stuff, man. Like with the outfits are out of this world. Who's that? Who is this person? They got the new people coming out. They got the new people coming out and sitting up there just guess what? We're gonna file impeachment charges. No. It's just hilarious, man. That's hilarious. Maybe he's been there a while. I don't know who this person is. Usually they show a picture. You know, when they impeach him, who are they who are they trying to get to see that this impeachment is not what it should be? That rhymed. No, like I guess the Supreme Court. But think about it. You would think the Supreme Court would act as God. You know, they impeach him. They like, hey, look, he's not doing the X, Y, Z, and then it goes to the gods, and then the gods come down and say, well, I don't think he should be impeached. Well, I think he should, and that's how they do it, right? I don't know. I went all the way from talking about a Iran to, a picture of the guy, um, to talking about this. So let me slow down. Oh Lord. Now, if it was me, and I was Democrat, I would go ahead and, get some rallies up and ready for get the rallies up and ready, you know, get the rallies up and ready and yeah, the rallies that people are paid to do, it's gonna happen. He's always made promises and he's done the promises. It's just that other people been preventing him from keeping those promises. So then we go back to the gods. Like, is it player A against player B, God against the devil? You know, we don't know, because it's like this is Christian times, man. Like this is Christian times, y'all. This is Christian times. You know, you're not going to see it the way you want to see it. It's not going to happen exactly as the Bible said it. They couldn't really get down to the rough of what years that somebody have like the key, like an almanac, for instance. There's an almanac. With the almanac, everything. I think the weather or something. You know, these people had to have a key, some type of key to the future or something. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know that sounds crazy, but somebody knew the future, or something. And that's why, let me not even go there. Who is tracing uranium? No. Who is tracing the uranium? The skies? But who is beyond that? That's I don't know. I don't know, man. Like you go around just looking at people countries and shit. You just go around looking at people spaces and you like peeking, peekaboo, I have the right to look at you. Peekaboo, I have the right to look at you. I'm just saying, we did good service with this. We did very good service. All I'm saying, all I'm saying is that peekaboo, I get to look at you. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. No, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing because if it wasn't for us um, looking through to Iran, but we know America was watching, but who was watching them where they had the authority to go over their territory? Something beyond the artificial intelligence, if it was me, has the right to go over the skies. So who is it going over the skies looking for uranium? Who has the type of technology for that to be able to see how what color, what chemistry color that this uranium has? I know a police officer detector can't pick it up. I know outside can't pick it up. Even the weather can't pick it up. So who is tracking it? All right. Oh man, he's a Democrat. We know we gonna get to that bill. So like, y'all know he's gonna get to that bill. He always get what he want. I don't understand how he do it. That man always gets what he want. Oh my God, I can't wait to see what Mike Rubio has to say. This is a blessing, man. This is a blessing. You know, and when you build in Iran, like for instance, in Iran, you have tunnels, just like in DC and everywhere, but they do great tunnels, supposedly. And so you talking about underneath a mountain, man. Like talk about the material, the actual equipment that you needed to make that happen. Or yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. They had like I guess when you have bases or whatever, different bases, you have to register it with someone. It's crazy. They must be. I'm not trying to talk about them or nothing, but how you not know that they were coming in? How you not know that they were coming in? I guess it's an American. We sped up. And I'm not talking about Iranians. I'm not saying all Iranians are slow, but their paranoia, whatever drug they on, whatever they on, they sitting up there acting slow, like they didn't know what they didn't know, and they didn't shoot nothing. They didn't shoot nothing, but they always gonna want revenge. This is someone that for more centuries to come is gonna keep scheming on us for centuries to come, just like Russia and Ukraine. Oh, Marco Rubio is talking bad crap. Oh my God. I wonder which one of them going to try to run for president, man. He's talking mad junk, yo. He's talking mad junk. He's like, if they do, we got capabilities like nobody's never seen before. But that's what that you gotta be careful because that's what China want to see, Russia want to see, North Korea want to see. They want to see what y'all got and what we got. As a whole country. They want to see what we got, and if they see what we got, they're gonna be able to determine if their weaponry can compare to our weaponry. Oh my God, they played them, man. They played them like a fiddle. What's better than a fiddle? A violin. What's better than a violin? A cello, a bass. Like they got played, man. He should have never did this to people. He should have never did this to people. People families are just waiting for their loved ones to come home, and he keep playing games. He's an evil being, a very evil being. I mean, like, have they do they have qualities like missile qualities to put like bring missiles to us, but has anybody died that was, I guess their manpower wasn't that great. Maybe they do a double science thing where they have two scientists working on the same project, and if one shall die, another one will take on the project of getting uh on there. Like I take up the I just wonder if they have that. I wonder if they have that. Like the scientists that, take up the other scientists thing. Maybe that's why they work in pairs. And now they have AI. So I wonder what else they can do. Like imagine AI. AI only work, I have to say this, but AI only work on a certain spectrum. It gives us information, and we've made different powerful to non-powerful robots. And so, the we have not yet figured out if we may have, this imagine one line streaming, and then you got all these other lines connected to it, this one powerful line, of energy, because and where it goes, we don't know. Supposedly, they say different dimensions and stuff. Um, Starting to believe it, different dimensions. This big Google type smart technology. I forgot what they call it, but it has so much power in it, and they said that it can go to different dimensions. So when a TV was created, I guess a TV, have a lot of data. You get what I'm saying? A lot of data that you get a lot of data. And just imagine how many dimensions have televisions. There are some dimensions that don't, but there's a dimension where there is no television, probably, because if there's a dimension with a television, there's a dimension without, a 50-50 chance that there's a dimension without a television. So what would you do if you did not have a TV? You know, and then you would paint stories. Japan does it a better way. Japan does it a better way. Um, in China, because the way they write, you know, their lines equal something. Every line, it's like a asterisk, not an asterisk, but the pound button. Their lines is like that, like different lines is in like that's how they probably teach it too. They probably use a pound button to the telephone and say they paint a story here, they paint a story, but two stories that go together equal another story. You know, they probably did that. Let's continue. And now ain't nobody talking about some the video, not the video, but the telephone conference equipment app that supposedly had somebody connected to it. Now it's not, you know. Oh, it was a whole play. Oh, that was the play. That was the play. Oh, oh, oh my God. I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. Let's continue. Dang. It made it seem like we were vulnerable for a second. Did you hear that, Supreme Leader? Y'all better get, this is like the devil. Yeah, more like the devil. His ears look funny. Why didn't those countries do anything then? Maybe they did. I haven't been seeing the news like that. Hey, you heard what he said? Oh man. Oh my God. He like a pit bull, man. God dang. When they say elements that wouldn't be publicly shared, that's because they probably went stealth. They probably went stealth and they probably didn't couldn't be detected with stuff that usually be able to detect. That's why we look up to the aliens, man. And then AI, oh my God, like I know they doing stuff with AI. Just imagine stealth and AI. That would be such a magical thing. And that's what we are in now. We are in stealth invisible technology with AI. It is just amazing, man. It's just amazing. I don't know, man. I I appreciate that, we have stealth and we have AI. And just imagine what AI can create, G.I. Joe type shit, you know, beyond G.I. Joe Transformers. What's beyond Transformers? I don't know. But just imagine what type of like stuff, I mean, that they can't tell you that they have. They get the diversion the big diversion is the other airplane they keep talking about that's coming out. But then you're gonna have the plane that's not registered. That's the private sector. Yeah, so it's crazy. How the heck do they know how much uranium they got? You see what I'm saying? Give it. I'm sorry, I'm looking like this. I'm so in it. How the heck do he know that how much uranium they got? How do he know? Like after he bombed it, they took analytics or something. And that's sad. That's all you can think about is create as a world leader is creating uranium to spread amongst the making a nuclear weapon. Is that all you care about? Like you come out of this being way jealous of the United States of America as a world leader. I don't even understand how some of these people like Iran become world leaders. And now that I know that they've been the ones starting the whole thing, it's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. So yeah. Maybe that's where they messed up. They couldn't spend that much time enriching it, or it was something that they had or needed that they couldn't get. Because wouldn't they, or do you have, do they was trying to figure out how to get it done as fast as it can be, but they were being watched. They were being watched, I believe. They hate the United States that much. They building rockets and nuclear shit. Oh my God, Lord Jesus. You hate us that much? Dang. That's our dark energy. You know, that is our dark energy. Like I said, you got good Wi-Fi and you got bad Wi-Fi. Is that theory a fact? Yes, because you got some Wi-Fi that doesn't work correctly, and you got some Wi-Fi that works correctly. So yeah, I think that Iran is our dark energy because it's just, why do you hate America so much? You could be rolling in the dough right now, having America as your ally, but you hate it. You hate you hate America so much and our Israel. So why? Because they said we can't have a nuclear weapon. And now I found out you building rockets. You have a space program and you building rockets. Lord Jesus. Okay, we watched this one, but I want to watch it again. See, I told you it was an operation of deception. I told you guys. I told you guys. I said, oh my God, I don't know how I said it, but I said it. I said it was a deceptive practice. Like ever since the Pete Hegseth, somebody was on the line of their app. That was the whole playbook to get Iran looking and stuff. You know, it make it seem like they don't know what they're doing. Yeah. It's like they wanted to wait until the last minute. I don't know why or wait. And that's exactly why they did what they did. China and Russia, if it was me and I was China and Russia, I would have boosted his head up because his head isn't that mature or something. obviously is not mature enough. He boosts his head up to start a war, between Israel, get more land or whatever the case may be, of the reasons why you and the proxies and China and Russia are doing it, and just make sure you do, like, you just, I wouldn't sit up there and China and Russia, like, they are so close to Iran, and then they all of a sudden just stop. They all of a sudden just stop. And yeah, they all of a sudden just stop. Just think about that. If they would have got the United States and Israel, they would start. Why do they need that many nuclear weapons to begin with? Why would they need that many nuclear weapons unless they were going to do some hard damage to certain countries? And everybody turned their back for 40 years almost. All these Democrat presidents turned their back, for almost 45 years, and nobody cared about Iran and their nuclear weapons and what they were going to do to us. They were going to take out Iran if they sat up. They would have looked at Iran as a threat. They would have did the exact same thing that we did, probably a little different. Who knows? That they would have sat up there and did the exact same thing once they got what they want. But then they thought about it. This is a long, drawn out war. If they decide to sit up there and attack America, it's going to be a long, short, but drawn out war. So, as Iran would have went into the United States, and the United States is fighting Iran, and Israel is fighting Iran, China would have went to war with Taiwan. Possibly. This is not what I'm saying what would have happened. I'm saying it possibly would have happened. China would have went to war with Taiwan. And if it was me, China would have went to war with Taiwan. And after China went to war with Taiwan, Russia go to war, and basically what they're seeking is more land or more power. You know, China would have and Russia would have sat up there and took out Iran, because they were using them. They had to been using them. I'll stop. Okay, so what I'm about to do is stop there and get off of here for a little bit. I hope that you guys take care, be safe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Never waste my time, you are I want.